We're going to do a reading, which I drew the Emperor card this morning. Move that up closer. And we're going to talk about rose quartz. This is the crystal of the day. Representing light, love, self-love, love to others, unconditional love, all kind of love, because we are all love. And then we're going to talk about the Archangel of the day, the energy of the day, which is Archangel Jeremiel, which is coincidence that he's the energy of the day, and it's February, and his stone is amethyst. All right, without further ado, let's get started. The Emperor card fell upright, so that represents authority and establishment, structure, a father figure. If the Empress is the mother of the tarot deck, the Emperor is the father. He sits upon a large throne adorned with 4 ram heads, symbolic of his connection with Aries and the planet Mars. In his right hand, the Emperor holds an Ankh, the Egyptian symbol of life, and in his left is an adornment representing the world over which he rules. He wears a red robe, indicative of his power, passion, and energy for life. Underneath it, he wears a suit of armor, suggesting that he is protected from any threat and any emotional response or vulnerability. His long white beard is symbolic of his age-old wisdom and experience, and along with his gold crown, he is also an authoritative figure who demands to be heard. Behind his throne looms a tall mountain range, signifying that he is backed by a solid foundation, but resistant to making any changes unless he deems it necessary. Beneath the peak flows small rivers, giving some hope that despite his tough exterior, he is still an emotional being. It will just take a lot of digging and trust to open him up. As a father figure of the deck, the Emperor suggests that you are adopting this fatherly role regardless whether you are male or female, providing for your family and protecting and defending your loved ones. You may be the breadwinner or a rock for those who rely on your stability and security. Similarly, the Emperor represents a powerful leader who demands respect and authority, status, power, and recognition, and are essential to you. You are most comfortable in a leadership role where you can command and direct others. As a leader, you rule with a firm but fair hand. You have a clear vision of what you want to create, and you organize those around you to manifest your goals. You listen to the advice of others, but you prefer to have the final say. Conflict doesn't scare you, and you won't hesitate to use your power to protect those you care about. And in return, those people will repay you with loyalty and respect that you deserve. Claim your authority as a leader and influencer, and don't let others put you down. The Emperor reflects systems bound by rules, regulations. You create law and order by applying principles and guidelines to specific situations. Create calm out of chaos by breaking down any problem into its parts and then mapping out the actions you need to take to resolve it. Strategic and highly organized in your approach, and stick to your plan until the end. The Emperor card signifies world knowledge and expertise. Through the course of your life, you have gained valuable wisdom and life experience, and now you enjoy offering guidance and advice and direction to someone who might benefit from it. You may be a teacher, a coach, a boss, or just a good friend who likes to take what you have learned and pass it on so that others can be wise and powerful as you. That is the card of the day. And you know what? That ties right into our rose quartz, because for you to be able to want to give that information and that guidance to other people so they can be great, that's unconditional love. So let's move on. Let's move on to rose quartz. This represents love, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, reconnecting us with love. Right now, it's really big. It's self-love. We know how to love everybody else, but we don't know how to love ourselves. And that is a challenge. That's why you have so many people getting out of here now. They're leaving the earth because they haven't learned to love themselves, but they've given everything to everyone else, okay? So this is the stone of the day. I was drawn to it, but also it's Valentine's Day. And we picked this one day to love everybody and to share love and give love, and we should be doing that every day, no matter what the holiday is, because we are love. That is our true essence. That is our true being. So that's what it is. The soothing energy of rose quartz fosters empathy, reconciliation, forgiveness of others, covering stress, tension in the heart. Rose quartz clears out anger, jealousy, resentment of others, allows healing of the heart issues, disease, onto such emotions, negative emotions that cause us to continue on the journey that we're on. So you can use this. I recommend that everyone gets a love rose quartz because it is so powerful. You can hold it in your hand. Sometimes if I get overwhelmed or if I'm feeling like, oh, I don't ever feel like, woe is me, but you know what I'm saying. You know your situation. You can place it on your heart. It will calm you down. It will help you to just feel love. No one has to do anything. No one has to give anything. Just to feel love, because love is an action, like I always said. Even if you don't have a rose quartz, you can envision the pink energy of the heart chakra, because the heart chakra is green. I have my aventurine on my neck. We'll talk more about that later. But you can envision this pink light in your mind's eye and hold that in your heart and watch it just cleanse the hurt away until you get your rose quartz. But I recommend you get your rose quartz. So rose quartz is our stone of the day. And the archangel of the day is Jeremiel. Jeremiel, energy of the day. And his first stone, as I said, is amethyst, so it's perfect. So I know that was exactly, I channeled the correct energy with Jeremiel because it is the month of February. So Jeremiel name means mercy of God. In addition to being an archangel of prophetic vision, Jeremiel helps newly crossed over souls to review their lives. That he also helps those still living to take inventory of their life to be able to make positive adjustments. Visions, life review, and psychic dreams, which is very important now, because what we're due now is setting us up for the next 20 years. So, and we know that our mind is a powerful thing. So if we see negative things in our thoughts, then we have negative experiences in our life. So therefore, Jeremiel helps you take inventory on your life now, here in this present moment. Sometimes it takes us losing a loved one for us to realize and take an inventory on our life on what we should be doing, what we don't need to do, what we need to get rid of. And sometimes we just wake up one morning and just decide, I don't want to do this anymore. There's more to life. I know I have a purpose, and I know I'm here on Mother Earth for a reason. And I'm going to figure it out no matter how hard it is or how long it takes me. So he helps us to evaluate what's important. And in order to evaluate what's important, Archangel Jeremiel, we also can envision and use our rose quartz, because you need the love to be able to get over situations, to forgive yourself, to forgive others, so you can move forward in your journey and your path. And then the Emperor just allows us to use structure, get organized. That means like in the morning, for instance, I meditate and I do yoga with the family, and then I do yoga and meditate by myself. And now I'm doing this as another spiritual practice for me. You have to figure out what works for you, because any successful person always starts their day the same way, with some type of spiritual practice or just a practice to keep them organized and keep them structured, so that they can fulfill the rest of the task for the day and enjoy the experience without stress. All right? So I hope that you all have a happy Valentine's Day. Spread love, give love. We are love. Thank you for watching. Namaste.